04 Popular Weight Reduction Systems 1. Cut calories. Some professionals believe that effectively managing your weight comes right down to an easy equation. When you devour fewer energy than you burn, you lose weight. Sounds convenient, correct? Then why is shedding weight so hard? Weight reduction isn't a linear event over time. When you cut calories, you may also drop weight for the primary few weeks, for illustration, after which whatever alterations. You consume the equal number of calories, however you lose less weight or no weight at all. That's for the reason that while you drop extra pounds, you're shedding water and lean tissue as good as fats, your metabolism slows, and your physique changes in different approaches. So, with the intention to continue dropping weight every week, you have to proceed reducing energy. A calorie isn't perpetually a calorie. Consuming 100 energy of high fructose corn syrup, for example, can have one other result on your body than eating 100 energy of broccoli. The trick for sustained weight loss is to ditch the meals that are filled with calories, however don't make you feel full, like sweet, and exchange them with foods that fill you up without being loaded with energy, like veggies. Many people don't always devour without difficulty to satisfy starvation. We also flip to food for remedy or to relieve stress, which can quickly derail any weight loss plan. 2. Cut carbs. Another way of viewing weight reduction identifies the challenge as no longer one in all drinking too many calories, however alternatively the way the body accumulates fat after ingesting carbohydrates, in designated the role of the hormone insulin. When you devour a meal, carbohydrates from the meals enter your bloodstream as glucose. With the intention to maintain your blood sugar levels in check, your body perpetually burns off this glucose earlier than it burns off fats from a meal. When you devour a carbohydrate-rich meal, plenty of pasta, rice, bread, or French fries, for illustration, your body releases insulin to aid with the influx of all this glucose into your blood. The influence is that you acquire weight and your physique now requires extra gas to burn, so you devour extra. Due to the fact insulin most effective burns carbohydrates, you crave carbs and so begin a vicious cycle of consuming carbs and gaining weight. To reduce weight, the reasoning goes, you ought to ruin this cycle by means of decreasing carbs. Most low-carb diets recommend replacing carbs with protein and fats, which could have some poor lengthy-term effects for your well-being. If you happen to do or attempting a low-carb food regimen, you can reduce your dangers and limit your consumption of saturated and trans fat with the aid of settling on lean meats, fish and vegetarian sources of protein, low-fat dairy products, and consuming a lot of leafy, inexperienced and non-starchy greens. 3. Reduce fat. It's a mainstay of many diets. If you don't wish to get fat, don't devour fat. Walk down any grocery retailer aisle and also you'll be bombarded with low-fat snacks, dairy, and packaged ingredients. But whilst our low-fat choices have exploded, so have obesity premiums. So, why haven't low-fat diets worked for extra of us? Now, not all fats are dangerous. Healthy or excellent fats can clearly support to manipulate your weight, as well as manage your moods and combat fatigue. Unsaturated fats located in avocados, nuts, seeds, soy milk, tofu, and fatty fish can help fill you up, at the same time including a little tasty olive oil to a plate of vegetables, for example, could make it less complicated to eat healthy food and enhance the total fine of your weight loss plan. We typically make the flawed alternate offs. Many of us make the mistake of swapping fats for the empty energy of sugar and refined carbohydrates. As a substitute of eating whole fats yogurt, for instance, we consume low or no fats models which can be full of sugar to make up for the lack of style. Or we swap our fatty breakfast bacon for a muffin or donut that reasons fast spikes in blood sugar. 4. Comply with the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean weight loss plan emphasizes eating excellent fat and excellent carbs together with huge portions of contemporary fruits and greens, nuts, fish, and olive oil, and handiest modest quantities of meat and cheese. The Mediterranean eating regimen is greater than close to food, although common physical endeavor and sharing foods with others are additionally major accessories. Something weight reduction approach you try, its principle to stay encouraged and prevent common eating regimen pitfalls, akin to emotional consuming.